Hello! I'd like to welcome all the listeners and thank you for tuning in today to this Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. My name is Sean Ennis and we have an awesome show for you today. Just a reminder, if you have not already, please go to and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Ennis Productions. Ennis Productions is your source for music, business, motivation, and support. And we also have the Creative Collective series where we interview talented people and give them a chance to share their story. Now, for music news today, Snapchat is clearly feeling the pressure from competitors like Facebook-owned Instagram and ByteDance-owned TikTok. The social media platform is reportedly in talks with Universal Music, Sony Music, and Warner Music Group to secure the rights to allow its users to add the company's music to their posts. According to a report in the Wall Street Journal, published May 24th, citing people familiar with the matter, Snap Inc. is in talks with major record labels to expand the ways users can include music in posts on its flagship Snap app. The WSJ says that its sources have suggested that negotiations have intensified in recent weeks and might not even result in the signings of any deals. If the licenses are obtained by Snap, it would mean that the company could integrate music capabilities with the likes of its flagship Disappearing Messages. The deals would not let the company create a rival music streaming service like Spotify, however, or like TikTok owner ByteDance is planning to launch later this year. A former Snap employee told the WSJ that for social media apps, music content is a necessity at this point. Rival Facebook inked wide-ranging licensing deals with Sony/ATV and Warner Music Group in early 2018 and Universal Music Group at the end of 2017. Facebook now has music licenses in 40 countries and inked deals with some of the leading music right holders in India in March for their music to be used in the likes of videos, messages, and stories on the platform, as well as on Facebook's own Instagram. So this is definitely something to look out for all the Snapchat users. You may soon be able to use music from some of your favorite major label artists. Alright, that's it for music news today. Let's get into some music.
Real deal music. Straight from the heart. Joe the Melody I was sorry to fly in. Took a trip directly. I don't hate dreading lying. No more crying. Fell in love with an angel. The goddess of the signs. She blessed me with love, with the magic of love. She blessed me with the magic of love, the magic of love. She blessed me with the magic of love, the magic of love. I was sure we were dreaming, the scorpion, the dragon, the wolf. You're the weakness I'm leaving, my diamond spell, my Right now I'm reaching. I'm the only one to promise land. So you spend God can reach it. My heart's the planet of sand. And once you lost the moon, come too soon. She blessed me with the magic of love. Come too soon. The magic of love. She blessed me with the magic of love. Come soon. Tú sabes que me muero por tenerte. Tú sabes que me muero por tenerme. Llegaste a mi vida como suerte. Y tu hechizo me domina. Doctrina divina para amarte. You bless me with the magic of love. You bless me with the magic of love. Mi corazón te lo llevaste fuera de mí. Tú sabes que me muero.
I done talk up on my enemies. Unique, dig that, dig that, you get. I done talk up on my enemies. I made it, my niggas, I'm shining. I done talk up on my enemies. Got what I'm saying, I'm crying. I done talk up on my enemies. I fast life and I'm flying. I done talk up on my enemies. No time for the haters. I pull up my nigga like referee. I'm grinding higher while they're hustling. Now they keep on poking me. A church boy, go fuck yourself. I made it, my nigga, with stainless. And where were you when we were hustling? I made it, my nigga, with stainless. And where were you when we were hustling? They're heading on us, hey, they're heading on us. We don't give a fuck. My nigga, a fly kick. And how I need all like an ice cream. I don't work with my enemies. I don't chill with my enemies. I don't smoke with my enemies. I don't eat, I tell my enemies. Mama, mama, my enemy, enemy, enemy. Mama, mama, my enemy, enemy, enemy. I don't talk about my enemies. I made it, my niggas, I'm shining. I don't talk about my enemies. Got what I'm saying, I'm crying. I don't talk about my enemies. I fast life and I'm flying. I don't talk about my enemies. No time for the haters. These streets full of enemies. They've been hating me and family. Now I'm grinding mula all day. I'm the king on my boozer shop. This is what I do for music. I get the mic and I do me. And this is what I do for music. I get the mic and I do me. I don't use any chemical. And look at me, I'm on the TV screen. I don't use any chemical. And look at me, I'm on the TV screen. And change the channel if you want to. Make Vince 10 to buy 2. And change the channel if you want to. Make Vince 10 to buy 2. Mama, mama, been walking street all along. Nigga, 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 wear some overall. Nigga, nigga, when the punukti Konje bapana nengpuna Again kulo moren funma. Now I'm up there, now I'm up there. My enemy woman they pose a face. Ngega nilunge bapana bam. Now I feel unbreakable. Ngega nilunge bapana bam. Now I feel unstoppable. I don't talk about my enemies. I made it, my niggas, I'm shining. I don't talk about my enemies. Got what I'm saying, I'm crying. I don't talk about my enemies. I fast life and I'm flying. I don't talk about my enemies. No time for the hate. I don't talk about my enemies. I made it, my niggas, I'm shining. I don't talk about my enemies. Got what I'm saying, I'm crying. I don't talk about my enemies. I fast life and I'm flying. I don't talk about my enemies. No time for the haters.
All right, welcome back. So if you've been noticing a recent trend in documentaries and music biopics, you can certainly expect to see more of that trend continuing as record companies and movie studios partner to bring light to some of these legendary music acts. And there's multiple benefits for each party. First of all, most of these movie biopics and documentaries are relatively low budget, and the potential gain for the movie studios and record companies is huge when these movies, hit the studios and become blockbuster hits. Also, streaming revenue for music related to these biopics and music documentaries, the numbers preceding the release and after the release show a sharp incline in music sales or music streams. So this is a trend that you can expect to see more of, and hopefully it will also, for musicians that are still alive today, will allow them to get on the road and reignite their careers and take advantage of this new light that's been given to them. So certainly looking forward to seeing all the different movie streaming companies like Hulu, Amazon, HBO, of course, continue to produce music documentaries and biopics. Also, music companies are adopting a new outlook when it comes to podcasts. Perhaps nothing competes more closely with music for fans' ears these days than podcasts. So now the music industry is cranking out its own. On May 16th, Sony announced a joint venture with WNYC veteran Lauren Mayer and NPR's Planet Money co-founder Adam Davison to produce original podcast series. Universal Music Group in April announced a partnership with the independent Dirty John podcast producer Wondery to develop new programs around Universal Music Group's artist roster. Warner Music Group began podcasting with Atlantic Records' What'd I Say and Inside the Album, and a Rhino Records catalog-specific podcast last year, and has more on the way. Each of the major record companies is now looking at developing podcasts in collaborations with artists. So, another music trend developing, podcasts. So a lot of great things happening in the music industry. Certainly a great time for music artists and streaming and content. All right, let's get into some more music.
This shit forever. The market came. I'ma leave a market stain. I'ma leave a market stain. Gang. I'm a red cell for my city and my loved ones. I'm a red cell for my city and my loved ones. I just hit the lick, I had to take over some shit. Stick right on my hip and make it do a backwards flip. Call that bitch gymnastic, how I make that profit flip. Bohemian for Nassau, take on Nassau rocket ship. I was trying to chill line, now I'm back to in the shit. Finish what I started, I know your bitch, she want the dick. Only thing she can do for me, play my music when it hit. Got my own word about it, she did roll a couple switches. Got my hands in all the pots and out to put some more today. Try to count a nigga out until I drop the streets of break. Put me over to my shop and then I reborn out the cage. I'm a South Florida nigga, highway 270 raised. I'm a red cell for my city and my loved ones. I'm a red cell for my city and my loved ones. Just you sound dumb if you think we play for fun. My word to say he can't get right, he always on the run. Man, that wasn't for the night, they shot my little dog for none. Then they shot my other dog and when they started showing love. I'm a red cell for my city and my loved one. Go on me like Mr. T, I was born in poverty. Hitting licks like robbery, home invasion, let me see what's up in the safe. That thing up in your face. If you cooperate and everything gon' be okay. Feel like it was yesterday, I was just posted at the Cape. Man, I be throwing up again, you know the fan got a cake. South Florida, baby, straight up out the Everglades.
What's up? It's Slide with me. Bentley Records, Happy International, United Masters. shield you from the rain, Your heart will never ache again, my love. I'll kiss away the pain. You're a vixen in my eyes, in my heart you're a queen. I'll fight the wolves and all of those I've seen. Every night I see you smile when I drift away and dream. I'll be your never fear. You'll never have to breathe. Sexy fine, oh God, oh my, baby, please be with me. Like a drum, I'm so unstrung for you, girl. I'll taste your lips, embrace your kiss, down on bended knee. I see no I know myself, all I see is we.
With a promise and a whisper on your lips, think of all the things you've tried to fix. You'll end up giving yourself in vain. Now we know that love is unkind. Keep on searching and we may find that it could break our hearts in two. And now you cry those tears, but you're not that sad. If you had the nerve, then you'd be glad. But now I question what
All right, welcome back to This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio, and this is the portion of the show where we like to welcome in our guests. So why don't you share your name and what you're all about for the listeners who may not know about you?
All right, well, thank you first, Sean, for the opportunity. My name is Bill Abernathy. I'm a singer-songwriter based out of Kansas City, Missouri. I like writing songs about things that happen to me, events that occur in my life, and maybe events that occur to people around me. And I have a little bit of a motto that says, if you hear a song that sounds like it was written about you, it may just have been. So that's a little bit about me.
That's a really great motto.
And thank you.
And what genre of music are you?
Well, that depends on the song and what radio station's playing it. So generally speaking, I get lumped into Americana because Americana can be just about anything. I've had, songs chart on rock charts, on country charts, on, alternative, adult alternative charts, as well as folk charts. So it just depends on the song, man. So, but they lump me into Americana.
And what would you say makes you different from other artists?
Well, I really think it's my approach. So a lot of times, songs are written because, you came up with a cool guitar part or a really cool lick or a really neat piano thing, and then you kind of add lyrics to it. I do it the other way around. So I always write the story of what the song is about, and then that story evolves eventually into lyrics. And then when I see what the lyric is saying in the story that the lyric is trying to portray, I pick a genre of music that seems to fit the song. So, for example, I had a song out earlier this year, which was kind of a rocker, a little bit of a country rock kind of feel. I had another song out that was big on the folk thing. It was real slow and melodic and pretty, and lots of really nice guitar work on that. So I think that's one of the things that I do differently and effectively, Sean. I'm a storyteller. I just tell stories through my songs.
And your storytelling, are these things that you've experienced in your life that you then try to make songs out of?
Yeah, so for example, the single that we've got out right now that came off my Crossing Willow Creek album is called Changes. There's been a million songs written about changes. We all know, some of the rock classics about that. But that particular song is about different times in my life when I had to rebel against change that was thrown at me. Change is really the one thing in life that it's constant. We never know what's going to come. It's throwing things at us all the time. And our ability to adapt to those various changes that are thrown at us is really the way that we determine who we are. So the tagline on that song is that change teaches us how to be everything we're destined to be. So I embrace changes in my life. I always find it fun. Mostly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Change is something that's unavoidable.
Yep.
Now let me ask you, what is your dream collaboration? If you could collaborate with any artist alive or that's passed on, who would it be and why?
That's a very, very simple answer. Great question, simple answer. I am an absolutely huge Dan Fogelberg fan. I learned how to play listening to his very first album that was called Home Free. And learned that note for note all the way through, and subsequently have learned a lot of his songs. As a matter of fact, we cover a few of his songs on our albums. So I think that to be able to sit down and have a discussion with Fogelberg about how he marries his lyric and his music together so that the music really emphasizes the song and the lyric and the story and the message in the lyric, I think that would be one fantastic collaboration. It would be a lot of fun for me.
Absolutely. I would definitely be excited to hear that collaboration. Yeah,
I think it'd be a lot of fun. probably once I got past the awe of being in the room, I think it would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Now, can you share your social media links?
Yeah, I can, and I appreciate the opportunity to do that. So I have my website, which is billabernathy.com. And there you can go and you can see a lot more about my story and see about the different projects that we've had and the albums that we've had. There's a bunch of reviews and press and all that stuff out there. And my primary social media account is on Facebook, and it's called Bill Abernathy Singer-Songwriter. And if you go there, you can catch up on what we've got going on or what's coming. And then also, if you go to my website, there are links to, all the other stuff, Twitter and Instagram and, all the other stuff that we all use. But those are the two primary places that I post a lot of information. So those are good. Again, it's billabernathy.com, and on Facebook, it's Bill Abernathy Singer-Songwriter.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to promote or share?
Well, we just released, actually last November, our latest project, which is called Crossing Willow Creek. It's now had its second single released, the song called Changes that I spoke about earlier. Really good song. Sit down, enjoy it. Some really great musicians played with me on that particular tune. It's a really good song in my opinion. I'm really proud of it. So go check it out on Spotify or whatever service that you use.
All right, that's excellent. I'd like to give a very big thank you to my guest today on the show. Now let's get into some more music.
That's that nerd shit.
Classes in session.
My feet up and I'm laid back, my Demasier's and my Van Goghs. Ain't that the way the song goes? 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 My feet up and I'm laid back, my Demasier's and my Van Goghs. Ain't that the way the song goes? 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 You pop the Molly, that's what you choose. I'm on stage rocking, I'm sweating. Laying laws like a paved road, that's smooth riding for a heavy load. We eating good like a plate of gold. My team on it, we super swole. Still spitting them dope rhymes that got you going like dope lines. We speak the truth, no house of lies, but we playing your fools like Marty Khan. Lightsabers and speed racers, the force strong for that young Don. Fat asses and pretty faces, retro future, heavy ties. You was talking shit while I paid dues. You bitches scarce, you faking truths. You lagged out and I'm still online. I keep eating nets for these hard lines. I'm in the clouds and I'm looking down. Nerd Nation, I led the force. The road was unpaved but we stayed the course. What you know about late nights on that Xbox and that Gears of War? Dance drawn and I'm geared for war. My feet up and I'm laid back, my Demasier's and my Van Goghs. Ain't that the way the song goes? 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 My feet up and I'm laid back, my Demasier's and my Van Goghs. Ain't that the way the song goes? 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 I went to sleep and I had a dream. We conversated, no smoke screen. I lost love like a lost dream, but I will achieve by any means. I'm influenced by recollections. I'm so exposed, no protection. I look ahead and I see perfection. I move swift with no detection. Far sight, that's foresight. This is super nerd and I'm super psyched. I collect dreams that I upload. Deep thought for that undertone. Hard work, I'm so hands-on. Mad ill, precise moves. We don't abide by the same rules. You copping whips and I'm buying Regis. Tesla rack, ask the Regis. Super villain, don't test the Legion. It's all destruction, no rhyme or reason. You have no idea what you unleashing. My feet up and I'm laid back, my Demasier's and my Van Goghs. Ain't that the way the song goes? 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 My feet up and I'm laid back, my Demasier's and my Van Goghs. Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes? Ain't that the way the song goes?
I done killed the city with a lot of verses. Now I got him nervous, cause I'm bringing Zay to the table like bottle service. Fuse boxes, no shock how I lock the circuit. I just stick to the script, I even jot in cursive. We got a purpose, one take, I do not rehearse it. This the first shot and I got it perfect. Easy play, the God with me, I keep the faith. But I'm not Biggie and Stevie J. Hey, trust it ain't a game if the town ride. It's ironic 2Ks to make it sound live. Test me, I smoke your man like how high. Whoever claim king for the chicken, you get your crown fried. We outside in yo city, the champ good. 3 stripes with a B fitted in champ hood. Overseas taking these dubs, homie, I don't play. Popping champagne in the club, I'm on the road, man.
I'm good up in my city. Listen, when I'm out of town, I'm good up in my city. Tell the world I'm up now. I'm good up in my city. Still maneuver through my city, cause I'm good up in my city. I ain't come to play around. I'm good up in my city. Listen, when I'm out of town, I'm good up in my city. Tell the world I'm up now. I'm good up in my city. Still maneuver through my city, cause I'm good up in my city. I ain't come to play around. God King and the Kingpin, we linked in. Waving the champ, just let it sink in. This one for the city, continue to bring the rings in. Title Town, baby, nobody to share the ring with. You either winning or you winning, can't second that. My homies flying through them ropes like a wrestling match. They obsessed with that. Spend it all, get it back. Hit a lick, flip a pack, get a haul, that's a match. This Boston player, the city on my back. GPS work, I put the city on the map. That's facts on dogs, my nigga. That's word to the Gallery Mall, my nigga. I be ballin' with it. You see a lane, take a shot, fuck the lanes, and the cops started changing. I watch from start to finish. I kept it 3s up. Bought a fresh pair, young to get my feet up. I'm good up in my city. Listen, when I'm out of town, I'm good up in my city. Tell the world I'm up now. I'm good up in my city. Still maneuver through my city, cause I'm good up in my city. I ain't come to play around. I'm good up in my city. Listen, when I'm out of town, I'm good up in my city. Tell the world I'm up now. I'm good up in my city. Still maneuver through my city, cause I'm good up in my city. I ain't come to play around. Say the God got the city on lock. Say the God got the city on smash. Got the city on smash. Still ride through the city, hooded up with that ZTG on black. Chilla Jones got the city on lock. Chilla Jones got the city on smash. Got the city on smash. Still ride through the city, hooded up with that Chilla Jones music on black. Say the God got the city on lock. Say the God got the city on smash. Got the city on smash. Still ride through the city, hooded up with that ZTG on black. Yeah, Chilla Jones got the city on lock. Chilla Jones got the city on smash. Yeah, still ride through the city, hooded up with that Chilla Jones music on black. I ain't come to play around. I'm good up in my city. Listen, when I'm out of town, I'm good up in my city. Tell the world I'm up now. I'm good up in my city. Still maneuver through my city, cause I'm good up in my city. I ain't come to play around. I'm good up in my city. Listen, when I'm out of town, I'm good up in my city. Tell the world I'm up now. I'm good up in my city. Still maneuver through my city, cause I'm good up in my city. I ain't come to play around. Yeah.
I'd like to thank you for tuning in today. This has been another episode of This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. If you have not done so already, please subscribe to the channel. That is Ennis Productions on YouTube and Instagram. ENNIS Productions. Ennis Productions is your source for music, business, motivation, and support. And we also have the Creative Collective series where we interview talented people and give them a chance to share their story. If you're a musician looking to take your career to the next level, contact Ennis Management and get real help and real results in growing your personal brand with your audience, learning how to effectively promote and market your music using social media, learning the business side of the music industry, and how to become your own booking agent. Contact ennisproductions@gmail.com. Ennis Management, empowering musicians through education. If you would like to have your music played on This Talking Cheap Radio, simply email your music to ryancross020@gmail.com. That is RYANCROSS020@gmail.com. Well, that's our show for today. We'll be back with another new episode tomorrow. I'm out.